Creative Magic Club. What's up? This is Sarah Mack and welcome to Creative Magic Club. Together, we'll discover inspirational stories of creative entrepreneurs living out their dreams, doing the work they are most passionate about, and building wealth in magical and fun ways. While building a six-figure income as a writer and coach, helping other women to launch their dream businesses, I've connected with so many incredible people and seen it proven again and again that you can thrive financially doing whatever it is you are passionate about. I am here to share life-changing strategies for mindset, making money, and reaching more people with your work in a business and life filled with creativity, freedom, and fun. Hi, Sarah Mack here, and welcome to the Creative Magic Club podcast, here to help you become a six-figure creative by filling your high-ticket offer through authentic storytelling and astrology-guided content strategy. So I am very excited to introduce a three-part series on signing high-ticket clients using social media. And today is part one, all about how to really build a personal brand on social media that leads to high-ticket sales. And I'm going to share how I went from a network of 0 people as a new immigrant to North America to having six-figure years with under 200 people on my email list and a few hundred people in my social media audience. So stay tuned for some money-making strategy. Before we dive in, I'm very, very excited to announce that the doors to my mastermind, the Cosmic Copy Mastermind, will soon be open. So the waitlist is open, and either you have been having your eyes on this offer, or maybe this is your first time hearing about it, but this is really the place to streamline your focus on selling your high ticket offer and cultivating a simple launch strategy to get you to those 5-figure launches and 6-figure years in fun, fulfilling ways that really make you fall deeply in love with your business and life. So go and join the waitlist using the link below. And what you're going to get are some bonus secret trainings with a ton of really epic content prompts based on your unique astrology chart, which are going to help you to use your chart to bring forward the parts of your story that make you an easy yes to hire for your soulmate clients and to make it super freaking obvious who you are and how amazing you are. And these prompts and this training are going to guide you to do that using your sun sign, the house placement of your sun sign, and the element combination of the sign and the house that your sun falls in your chart, which is really going to help you bring those unique flavors into the forefront in your brand and message. Plus, you're going to get the social media post template that has made me hundreds of thousands of dollars and done the same for my clients when I showed them to write in this way. So let's talk about how I grew my brand to 6 figures using organic social media with really completely building my network completely over from scratch. And, that used to be one of the limiting beliefs for me, which was, I don't know loads of rich people, so how can I make lots of money from my social media? And I actually started my Instagram. Well, I think I've started over like 3 different Instagram accounts by now. But I started my initial Instagram from scratch specifically for my business, and I grew that network very, very, very strategically and intentionally. And that's why I got to such high revenue months in my brand, coming out of being a seeming nobody and having like almost no experience and business background within just a few short years. So what was really pivotal for me being able to do this and to get to 6-figure years is through my daily content creation habit. So for those of you who have been following my work, you may know this about me by now. I am a Virgo rising and I have a Pisces descendant. So a lot of the power and the value in what I teach my soulmate clients is the power of habits, of really cultivating what are those daily actions that when you show up for them, when you make them a non-negotiable, When you just do the work, get it done, put one foot in front of the other day after day after day, when it comes to content, when it comes to money making, when it comes to selling, when it comes to growing your business and supporting your clients, this is the magic. And, I'm sure this is not news to you at this point, but building a business, creating sales, launching our offers, selling online can actually be so simple. And the complex part is the being human part, is navigating the humanness, our emotions, our feeling different from day to day, our confidence, our healing, our insecurities that inevitably come up throughout different phases of our growth as an entrepreneur. But it was really this power in committing to and following through on a daily content creation habit that allowed me to develop my process from using scripts to tweaking and refining until I got into a flow where I knew how to talk about myself. I knew how to talk about my work, and I was able to fully embody these skills and use them repetitively with more and more ease. So, number one, that's the daily content creation habit. And I always talk about the power of just committing to that daily act, not because you have to post every single day in order to hit your goals, because it's going to unlock some secret, level. You're going to get the medal of the universe for being the most committed. But it's in the act of developing a daily habit that, number one, we build the skills that we need to actually be good at selling. And number two, honestly, I always think the most powerful reason to do anything in business is if it makes us believe that what we're doing will work. Because if we're not showing up, then we get in that mindset of, it's not going to work. I don't expect it to work because I haven't been doing enough, because I'm not enough, because blah, blah, blah. But if we follow the simple commitment to ourselves of just showing up every day, it's so much easier to be in the mindset of, I believe this can work because I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing that I said I was going to do. And that expectation of it working is going to lead to so much more momentum than you doubting yourself. So that's number one. Number two is building out a clear sales content strategy, because it is not just enough to have a beautiful, shiny brand online on social media and to just be posting every day and thinking that that's enough. Has that been enough for me in some phases of my business? Absolutely, yes. I have had 5-figure launches from just posting every day, but that's not all I have done in my business from day one. I have incorporated a very clear sales content strategy by building assets and other pieces of content that complement my social media strategy that very, very clearly and strategically share my story and pitch my work within a clear launch strategy. So, and I think this can be quite misleading. We often, and I've made content about this too, because it does happen where you make that one post or you do that one live stream and then you make a 5-figure sale, or, I was on vacation and I repurposed a bunch of content number of times and have had 5-figure launches of my offers. But that was off the back of me doing this work and creating other assets and other opportunities for people to come into my world, connect with me, hear my story, experience my work, so that when, they are following my launch on social media and on email, which I'm going to go more into, those content pieces going to work for me because I have given people a really clear picture through those other strategic pieces of content. So again, in things like masterclasses, live streams, even pitching on stories, I have used scripts until I have got naturally good at this. Same thing with sales calls. I did that in the beginning of my business. Then I learned how to integrate the most important elements of a sales conversation into my content ecosystem with those live touch points, like those training series, live streams, masterclasses, even like research interviews, places where I get to show my face and actually connect with the people in my audience. So when you hear me and other content strategists talking about connection and how building connection is really, really, really important to sales, know that that is not enough on its own. It has to be supported with strategic pitching. You need both. And the final point that is really a non-negotiable to have a six-figure online brand is to have an email strategy. This is actually the most important part. And even though I had less than 200 people on my email list when I hit my first six-figure year, and I still only have a few hundred people on my email list after 10 years, but consistently make money and consistently have five-figure launches, is because most of the people who buy from me are actually on my email list. So here are some of the reasons why it's so important to be consistent with your email marketing strategy. Because as we've all seen, the social media algorithm is highly unpredictable. I've lost an account. Many people I know have lost accounts. So we don't own our audiences on the social platform. So it's highly unadvisable to only cultivate an audience on social media without collecting their emails, without having that direct line and access to your community that you've worked really hard and put a lot of time and money into learning how to grow. So, everything that comes with email strategy, it's very similar to social media strategy. Things like, getting good at hooks on social will correlate to getting good at email subject headers, which are slightly different, but very similar. That's like the hook of your inbox, right? Like getting people to actually open the emails that you're selling them is your number one priority, because if they don't open them, then they're not going to get the chance to connect with you. Same thing as the storytelling, letting people get to know you, making it super freaking obvious what you embody and the value that you bring and what you've been through and your values and the way that you deliver the solutions that you deliver to your client. This is just as important in your email as it is on your social media, as is pitching. So being really clear, I created a very clear system for myself of where I'm connecting with people, where I'm pitching to people, and recognizing what works for me, what works for my audience. And then once you have that proven concept, once you've done a launch, once you've put content out and it's led to not just buyers, but soulmate clients, people who you're obsessed with working with, people who are a great fit for your work, who have a really great harmony in your relationship, who get really amazing results, that's when you know that your content ecosystem is working. That's when you can start to repurpose and rinse and repeat and reproduce those results at scale. But until you get to that place, all of these elements need to be practiced, rehearsed, fine-tuned, tweaked, refined until you get to that point. And that's just the non-negotiable work that every single entrepreneur needs to put in. And then you get to the point where it's really easy. And you can crank out a piece of content. You know exactly which messaging pieces really hit home for your people and attract the right people. You know how to pitch your offer in a way that's actually landing and leading to sales. So this is really the full ecosystem of a six-figure brand. And there are many moving pieces behind that surface, those surface level touch points of the social media content. So this is why it's so important never to compare yourself to other businesses without having your own support and being really clear on your own ecosystem, having mentorship from a strategist who can help you build out the ecosystem that works for you, that is in alignment with your strengths and your skill set, and really find that path of least resistance to get to the place where your content is working and attracting clients on repeat for you. So if you know that you're ready to have six-figure years in a business doing work you love with soulmate clients consistently buying your high-ticket offers, and you're ready to master your sales content and build out a strategy that works, that you can rinse and repeat using your astrology chart to develop authentic storytelling that builds that standout six-figure brand, then the Cosmic Copy Mastermind is the place for you. So doors will be opening soon for a limited period of time. And inside, you get 2 monthly content workshops where I teach you to write social media content in a way that has made me hundreds of thousands of dollars, which will lead to soulmate clients buying your high ticket offers consistently, as well as to build out all those other content pieces in your ecosystem. And we have Voxer support every week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, where I answer your questions and provide edits and feedback on your sales content pieces, like sales pages, which has led clients to have results like an 80K launch of a high ticket mastermind. And you'll get edits on your emails, which have led clients to book soulmate clients into their four-figure offer with no sales page, and to support you to develop those free launch events that not only fill your audience with a constant stream of high-ticket clients, but turn strangers on the internet into dream clients into your high-ticket offer each month. So if you are loving the sound of all of that, then the Cosmic Copy Mastermind is the place for you. So to get on the waitlist and to get access to some super exciting and valuable free goodies and trainings and astrology guided content prompts that are only available when you join the waitlist, plus you get first dibs on early bird bonuses that will be released to my waitlist people only. So go and click on the link in the description to get on that waitlist. So stay tuned for part 2 of this series, and I'm going to share how I use Instagram to attract and convert high-ticket clients and how I made $5,000 in a Black Friday weekend sale with just a few simple story slides. So please leave a review if you haven't already, and if you're listening, please let me know, tag me on Instagram at SarahMacMagic, and I hope you love this, and make sure to come back for part 2 and part 3 of this series. And I'm sending you so much love. Have an amazing day. Bye. For more inspirational content, head over to my website withsarahmac.com, and please support the show by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Are you a healer, witch, creative, or magical entrepreneur who's ready to fill your high-ticket one-on-one or group coaching program, and you want a sales page that will do the selling for you? Maybe you're tired of having a calendar full of sales calls and you want a sales page that can clearly articulate your offer and guide interested clients to feel ready to buy without needing to talk to you first. Maybe you already have a sales page and people are clicking on it but not reaching out, and you want to feel clear on what to say and what not to say to turn interested people into actual buyers. Having sales pages for my offers has led to filling a high-ticket group coaching program with 10 clients at $1,000 each while traveling on vacation for 2 weeks and launching using repurposed content. Having 5-figure months from sales into my $5,000 evergreen mastermind with no live launching beyond daily social media content. Signing clients into my $17,000 private mentorship program with no sales calls. When you book my Cosmic Sales Intensive, you'll walk away with a full, clear, compelling sales page for your high-ticket offer that will attract ready-to-buy clients and that you can continue to make sales with for years to come. Clients who have been through this offer have created a sales page that went on to sell out a high-ticket relationship coaching mastermind, had 20 applications within 48 hours of publishing, sold several $15,000 private mentorship packages, and even had a 6-figure launch with the sales page and content strategy we created within just a few weeks. Stop losing people with fluffy language that sounds the same as so many others in your industry, and clearly articulate why your work is worth $5,000 to $10,000 plus, even when you sell things like astrology, human design, breathwork, mindset coaching, or energy work. Book your Cosmic Sales Intensive now at withsarahmac.com or via the link in my description.